Here's part 23 of my summary of the book of Exodus. After the Israelites partook in the false worship of the gold calf, about 3,000 of them were put to death. Moses tells the rest of the people that they committed a great sin, but he tells them that he's going to go talk to God and try to make it right. Moses acknowledges the sin of the Israelites to God and asks him to forgive them. Boldly, he says, "But if not, then blot me out of the book you have written." This symbolizes the sacrificial mercy, love, and forgiveness that Christ was determined to extend to us undeserving sinners. In this situation, Moses was innocent. He didn't partake in the sin of the Israelites, yet he was willing to absorb the punishment that they deserved. This is the type of love that God shows us, because he has an unthwartable plan to reconcile humanity to himself. And no amount of sin will stop God from redeeming every single name that's written in his book of life. The Lord replies to Moses, "Whoever has sinned against me, I will blot out of my book." Sinned against me is referring to the unforgivable sin, blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Remember, Aaron is the one who actually made the gold calf. So he absolutely, undoubtedly sinned, but he was not put to death. In fact, he wasn't even removed from his position of high priest of the tabernacle. Aaron fell victim to the influence of demonic people who were purposely going against God and trying to destroy the faith of his people. Demonic Holy Spirit blasphemers who refused to acknowledge the true God, even after witnessing the undeniable power of his Holy Spirit. They are unable to come to faith. And they always accredit God's power to idols or demons. They themselves are demons. And since the creation of the world, they have been blotted out from the Lamb's book of life. Whether they realize it or not, the demonic spirits operating them have the main objective of opposing God and influencing his people. And they will all be thrown into the lake of fire on Judgment Day. So God tells Moses to continue to lead the people towards the promised land, assuring him that his angel will lead the way. But he says, "However, when the time comes for me to punish, I will punish them for their sin." Now, this statement is in fact directed towards God's people. This punishment is used as judgment for the living. It's discipline that corrects the heart posture and behavior of God's children, keeping them off the path that leads to the final condemnation and destruction of the wicked on Judgment Day. So God did strike the Israelites with a plague because of their sin. God is faithful to forgive our sin and save our souls, but sinning still has disciplinary consequences while our faith, trust, and obedience is being refined and strengthened during this lifetime. Let us take responsibility for our sin, appreciate the discipline of our Father, and thank him for keeping us from eternal damnation, and thank him for not blotting us out from his book of life.